Hi, welcome back to the channel. This is Yvonne. If you're new here, this is Yvonne. I'm from Comfort Zone, and we do natural bath and body skincare, and we also do merchandise. But today, I'm walking you through the process of how I do my solid lotion sticks. So we got a couple to make, and then I'm gonna actually shrink wrap them and box them up because I'm actually getting ready for an upcoming market on the 16th. We will be at the AquaTurf in Connecticut, and also just to get my stock complete for the upcoming markets and for online sales. So stay tuned and I'll walk you through the process. Thanks for joining. So today I am doing another batch of lotion sticks, and my recipe is at 150 degrees, so we are good to pour. Because like I stated before, you can't pour in these containers too hot. It just ruins the whole container itself. So I'm getting ready for my upcoming market next Sunday, March 16th. I'm at the AquaTurf, and some of my lotion sticks are low. So this is Misbehaving, and this is Black Raspberry Vanilla. And I like to have, it depends what show you're at, because sometimes this outsells everything. Sometimes we don't even sell not one. So depending on what show it is and the crowd at that time, it's going to depend what's selling out. But I definitely have to have them all on hand. I have 8 different scents in these lotion sticks, so they're a good seller. They sell online and in person. So I have this to make. I have white tea and ginger to make. So I'm going to put another row of the containers that already been sanitized, and I'll just fill them up. I have this is Misbehaving. I have white tea and ginger. I have Grown and Sexy to make, and I think that's it. And then it'll be straight for the lotion sticks. And then I'll move on to the body butter, which is a little bit more work. So I'm going to prepare another batch for another lotion stick scent. So measuring out my apricot oil. So it has apricot oil in it. It has shea butter. And also I put deodorized cocoa butter in it because it takes away from the scent. When I have cocoa butter is very powerful, the scent. So it takes away from the scent, so I use the deodorized wafers. And for some reason, cocoa butter is mad expensive now. Who knew? before I forget, I also have to put in my beeswax. And I just pop this in the microwave for 5 minutes. Make sure it's fully melted. And I need, it's a large percentage of beeswax because it's in a roll-on. So I can't make it soft like the body butter. All right. So I pop this in the microwave for 5 minutes, but it always has to cool down because the microwave is going to make it like almost 180, 200 degrees. And then when I come back, I add my fragrance. We're doing white tea and ginger for this one. And then I add vitamin E. And then it gets poured into the containers. So I've got my white tea and ginger, my grown and sexy, and what was the other one I did? Misbehaving. They are now ready to put the tops on and then get them labeled up. So here are my tops, and I've got my alcohol. I spray them and wipe them out before I put them on the containers, and then I spray the containers again, wipe them down with alcohol before I put the labels on, in case there's any like grease, any of the oil that's on there. The labels tend to not stick, so I get that ready before I get them prepped before I get the labels on, and then shrink wrap them. And I know the shrink wrapping is plastic, but when I had these on the table at shows and they weren't shrink wrap, even though there's a tester there, people want to open up the package. I don't know why, but that's what I'm doing. So once I get to this step, then I'll show you how this gets done. For now, I have to box up some soaps. All right. I'm going to show you now how I label these, shrink wrap them. First, I spray them down with some alcohol, not like that. Well, I spray them down and I wipe them with microfiber cloth. Just to get out anything that might have spilled on here. And here are my labels. So I'm going to get out the contraption that helps me put these labels on straight. My eyeballing is not as eyeballing as it used to be. So I've got this thing, Ledge Label. That's the company that makes it. So I get my container in here, and because I have the top on, it's not straight in here, so I sort of tilt it to where I think that it would be straight, and then I line up the labels with the bottom and I get them on. So this thing slides up and down depending on what jar, what product that you're doing, and I have it set here with this edge that lines up with where I want the labels to go on the lotion sticks. So as long as I have it there, all of the lotion sticks will have the same placement, and that works for me. It looks better. So, and then with these labels, unlike the labels I put on the soaps, you only get one shot. These do not peel off. So I have to make sure it's correct right off the bat. So this is Misbehaving. I'm only doing 3 because that's what I'm short in the box that I'm taking to the show. And then I have these shrink wrap sleeves that go on them. And I'm anal. I put them in the same spot each time that I put them on. That's how you see it in the store, right? Every label is not up and down when it's in the store. When they have it stacked on the shelf, everything is uniform. So I don't want to look like, half-ass. I want to be taken serious. This is, it's a business. We moved from hobby stage. So before I used to print these labels when I started at home and had to cover it with a clear label because the oil would make the writing come off. So this is a better looking product. I'm taken serious this way. But so now I'm going to shrink wrap these. I'm going to mute it for this, but I'll show you because this takes a lot of. I do it with the heat gun, and I push down the label a little bit so it's covering the bottom. And you got to keep the heat gun moving. I mean, they don't make these. When I first started getting these bands, I felt like it was a little thicker because now it seems to be getting holes, and I'm shrink wrapping it the same way, same heat. But yeah, so I'm gonna put you on speed you up until I finish this out. So I only needed 3 misbehavings in my stock for the market prep. So I'm gonna try to shrink wrap the ones that I need that's missing in here, and then I'll just finish off the rest and put them on the shelf. But I only needed 3 misbehaving, and this is how I take them to the show. Miami Beach sells the most, so that's why I have a lot of Miami Beach, but I have them labeled according to what's in each row. This way you don't have to be going crazy looking for them. So I've got Runner's Rub, Grown and Sexy that I have to put in here. I got 1 White Tea and Ginger that I need to do. This is Sandalwood and Patchouli, Lavender, Brooklyn, and Misbehaving. So Sandalwood and Patchouli is sandalwood fragrance oil, patchouli essential oil. The lavender is lavender essential oil and fragrance oil mixed. And the Runner's Rub is all essential oils on that one. Like I said, this one is good for sore muscles. And everything else is fragrance oils. Now, Grown and Sexy has a matching soap. White Tea and Ginger has a matching scrub. Sandalwood has a soap, a scrub, this lotion stick, and a body butter. Lavender has a matching soap. Brooklyn has scrub, lotion stick, and body butter also. And Misbehaving has a matching scrub. Because sometimes people like to layer up on their scents, so that was good. So if White Tea and Ginger, I don't have that in the soap because it does not come through well to me. So that's the only reason that doesn't have a soap, or the Runner's Rub either. Who wants to wash with all that medicated stuff? So that's where we are with our lotion stick inventory, and I'm going to get the rest of these shrink wrapped and added to the box. Now that my inventory for the upcoming show is complete, all 8 scents are in here, and now I've got these, the rest of them, that's Misbehaving, White Tea and Ginger, and Grown and Sexy. I just have to spray these down, put the labels on, and shrink wrap them and get them on the shelf. This way, when the next show, whatever sells this show, all I have to do is just replace it. Because I have it in stock, I don't have to make it now. All right, let's get that done. So I have completely finished shrink wrapping all of the lotion sticks that I made. Got Grown and Sexy, we've got Misbehaving, and I've got White Tea and Ginger. So this is my stock for the upcoming show is finished. It's already boxed up. So these are just going on the shelf as inventory for when orders come in or restocking for the next show. So we are done here.